Alright, so a little public service announcement. Don't kick those with your bare feet.
I'll show you more about
yeah, I think it's broken.
Later on in the video.
Parts in a box. That is an oil pan. That is left side sprocket and clutch cover. A peg and mount. Rear brake caliper mount. Axle bolt and swing arm bolt. I'm not sure what that little bracket is. Oil cooler. Seat. Center stand. Tail light. Chain guard. Fuel tank. Those are important. Miscellaneous hardware and whatnot. Rear drive cush sprocket and all that. A full set of pods, filters, brand new ignition and fuel cap, some brake pads, brand new fuel petcock, clocks, and let us not forget the Yosh pipe. And of course, the new rescue. Somebody started tearing it apart. Freaking pulled the swing arm shaft out without removing the shock, either the mounts on the shock, and it just started ripping it apart. But looks like at least everything is here, all the important stuff, with the exception of the carburetors. So I'm going to need to get a hold of a set of carbs. If the rack of 4 that I have won't fit. I do have a rack of 4 from another bike that may potentially work, but we shall see. But here it is. This is an 04 Suzuki GSX1200S Bandit. Rear wheel. There may be something wrong with this rear wheel. It's got like a screwdriver or something jammed in it. I guess they were trying to remove the bearings and that got stuck, so that'll be fun. And it's got some rash. That one actually looks bent, chewing into the tire a little bit. But parts are available. There are parts bikes all over the place. So this should be fun. Alright, so I grabbed the battery for the Savage and brought it out. It should be hot. And I'm gonna put some juice to this thing and see if that motor spins over. Step 1, let the water heat up and then fill up our squirty bottle. Still got a little bit of soap residue left in there making some bubbles. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. We're about to put a whole lot more chemicals in there. Alright. It's offloaded. Got all the other parts that aren't attached to it inside. And we got our purple power out. We're gonna drop some of that in the squirty bottle and hose this dirty thing down. Step 1, clean. Alright, mix this stuff up pretty concentrated. I want it to call this grime without a fight. And I'm not too concerned about connectors or paint or anything else. It's probably going to get some of the parts anyway repainted. The frame doesn't actually look too dang bad, but we'll see once we get all the stuff off of it. Before, look at that, all under the shock, all in the back side of the shock. Nasty, nasty, nasty. All under where the alternator bolts in, leaves and shit. Dirty. Oh, stupid thing. You get some good bones to work with. Filling up the bucket. Alright, so I fought the stuck hardware free, and I got the swing arm off. And inside the swing arm was this guy. So, yay free 3/8, 6 inch, 8 inch, 6 inch, 8 inch, whatever. Yeah, about 6 inch extension. Fun, but this thing is nasty, so I just got a whole bunch of hot water, some in the squirty bottle, and filled up the bucket of hot water so I can bathe all this stuff. Chain roller, guide, whatever you want to call it, for the front of the swing arm. Just nasty and gook everywhere. Shock. I think once I get all the grime off of it, it'll clean up pretty nice. Doesn't look to be blown or anything. Alright, all cleaned up. Got the swing arm put back on. Drastic improvement. I didn't even pull the wire brush out, so I could leave the burnout residue on the inside of the dish there. But now I can go ahead and put the rear wheel on it and be able to roll it and position it, put it where I want it, and then put the center stand on, and then take all this back apart again, because I'm stripping this thing down to the bare frame. So I might have to make another trip to go pick up some more parts already. I found a complete front end, both forks, sides, triple tree, stem, everything for the Bandit, and the same guy has a rear wheel complete assembly, and he's only asking $100 for all of it. So I might be taking about a 3-hour drive to go pick that up here shortly. We shall see. Alright, so back to doing the test on it and checking to see if it turned over with the battery. Yes, it did. The battery was not as hot as I hoped it would have been, you know, just sitting up there on top of the wardrobe thing. It's been there for, I don't know, took the Savage apart 6-8 months ago, something like that. I think I posted a video on the engine removal, and that's when I pulled the battery. So it's been sitting that long, and I guess it just kind of went flat. It had enough in it for it to spin the motor over, I don't know, total between a couple of different shots, about 10 revolutions. And I didn't hear any knocking, I didn't hear any ticking. It sounded like it's got good compression on all 4 cylinders. Obviously I ain't got any oil in it since the oil pan is sitting here, you know, beside me on the floor, but it did spin over okay. We'll have to go from there. Keep hunting for the parts that I am missing. Set of carburetors, the set of clocks that I have, they look like they'll plug right in. I'll do an updated list here when I get everything together. Alright, so success, made it there and back. Very, very tired, but we got us a good rear wheel, nice straight set of forks, triple trees, stem, good bearings, everything just ready to slap on and go, and a freaking perfect front fender, stock regular old OEM front fender. Oh, very tired, but definitely worth the trip. And rear wheel mounted, just like that. But bam! Look at that, all shining, just like a diamond in a goat's ass. But we'll get there. Stupid thing, wrong direction. There we go. Now we're right side up. So now that we're able to see what we looking at here, frame is pretty straight. It's not too messed up and anywhere except right here on the tail, the very back part of the last 6-8 inches or so of the tail frame. Luggage support, whatever, is busted off, but I'm not really concerned about that at all. And the why will become apparent, but I'm not letting that out of the bag yet. But what I did just notice is now that I've got, 2 wheels on it, look at I'm not sure that the camera picks up as funny as this is, but this is tweaked pretty bad. Bars are straight forward. Wheel is not. Good thing I got that brand, freshly rebuilt, perfect set of forks to put on it. All right, got her moved off the crane and sitting on her own 2 wheels on the side stand. And check the rear shock, and it feels really, really good. So I'll just clean it up some more after I pull it apart again and finish brightening everything up, and we're gonna run it unless it gives me a problem. Clean it up pretty nice. I need to get a set of the spacers for the rear wheel to stand it off from the brake caliper mount. And then there's like a shield spacer hat kind of thing that protects the bearings on this side. And then that wheel assembly anyway is complete. But there we go. Stay tuned.